Okay, so June 3rd, 2021. This is a recap because my software for Snagit crashed once again, so my live video was lost. And so it's about 10 in the morning. I'm pretty much done. I think it was a holiday, Memorial Day, so oil inventories were today at 11 a.m. But other than that, it really a pretty choppy, balanced day. And in the morning, we were looking at being once again above this high and kind of fresh new territory that we haven't been up above the 6850 area. So expectations were that we possibly could do some kind of range expansion up to the 7035, these untested bar lows here, and then possibly even 7288. That didn't happen. In the morning, I was here at about 5:30, so we were bouncing around, kind of failing yesterday's value area high and rejecting that area. And then we had a nice little demand push there. My first trade wasn't until 740. I didn't get anything pre-market. There was definitely a nice opportunity for a long trade, and I didn't get the fill here. Or actually, no, that was after the market opened. There was this trade I actually passed on, and it definitely met my what I'm looking for a setup. The only issue with this trade at the time was that I was thinking is that we were coming very close to the overnight low, so expectation for me was that it was likely to take that out. Instead, we just had this failure and this little push here at about 608. So I probably should have pulled the trigger on that one, trying to be right too much and being a little bit too cautious. And you see I still had this profile drawn here, and so anywhere in here was a good trade. And then we had this push, and at that point it was a little late. So I took a couple losses on pretty mediocre trades. The first one was definitely so-so. That was at 741. And I was trading this here. 741 was a long, with an expectation that we were going to take out that overnight high and flush up into that 40 area. My next trade was at 825, again trying for the same idea, the same concept. The frustrating thing about this is we were just in this choppy balance range, and I got taken out for a -7, and then we had one more low tick here. And this was after I had already been taken out of this trade, and this one was a little bit more valid. You see the increase in volume here. This came back in and to take this into a flush of these highs. So wouldn't have taken it all the way up. I mean, if I would have held it, I would have been taken out at break even anyway on the break of these highs. So nothing really else other than I did take a long into this and had some nice equity on this trade. Expectation was to at least get into these bar lows here, and that's exactly where we pushed into. I was hoping for a flush here to go up and for a larger move into the overnight high at the 69.40. Didn't happen, so I was taken out break even, and then inventory numbers came. I didn't get any trades in through here. I missed a fill. And then around 9:30 we had this large imbalance move down and really heavy volume put in. And at that point, I'm watching for this area to fail. I did take a short here, trying to stay below this volume for a further move down. And that's around this area here to come down and test this 68 round number at this low volume node here. Didn't happen. Managed it real tight. You know, it was real volatile and moving quickly, so I didn't get anything on that. So we put in this one more push down and weren't able to push lower, and then we get this imbalance up. At this point, buyers step in here. One more failure of the lows here, and I bought 47 here, so this is my only win for the day. Actually, this was definitely aggressive because 47 here, I was anticipating a push up into this to test this high tick here, and anticipating this, but I did get a great price. So 47 with really only a 7 tick stop here, and I was targeting these bar lows here at the 66. Definitely possibly even the possibility to move higher into the 76 area here, but once we moved up into here, I managed my risk pretty tightly, and I right around here I locked in 16 at 63, which is kind of random. Another better idea would have been probably to put it at this low volume node here at 56 under this volume, so, and that would have held and gotten me my full 20 or even up into the 76, which would have been 29 there. So that was barely coherent. I am a little tired today. Again, frustrating to have to make this video twice, but so overall I'm sitting at +1 on the day, and I'm glad to have gotten back my losses, to cover the losses, and probably not going to trade anymore. Volume's getting real light now, and going to call it a day.